Alright, let's get right into this, and this time I'm not going to take those signs, but I didn't even say my usual thing. It's time for, well, it's actually time for bed for me. I really should be getting to bed because I got work tomorrow, but I decided, I'll play some Minecraft instead. We'll just break this open. Yeah, it's like, well, it's not quite bedtime, I suppose, but I should be getting on basically by this point, but I'm not, because that'd be lame. That'd be for schmoes and wallies and things. And I decided, I'm not a schmo, so I ain't gonna do that shit. And I'm playing Minecraft instead. So I figure this is where we're gonna. Oh, I guess we can jump on top of that. This is where we're gonna go. This is where we're gonna beat the game. Cause look at the stuff poking out there. We could climb up there from here, I guess. But it's all bedrock, so we probably have to get almost up to the top on the inside to gather all the materials, then come back here and climb up to the top. That's just my prediction anyway. So what do we do here? We got let's put a torch down, and then we put one there, one there, one there, and we go up some, we go up some, we go up, and we stand on this one, and we go come on boy. Whoops. Okay, let's do it for real this time. Oh, and oh, and then we place one up there. Is that too high? Yes. Whoops. Man. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got it this time. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. What does the sign even say? Not bad. Okay, and I figure we need a way back up through here, so my staircase design at the original time was actually probably a good idea. Because if we want to do the strategy that I mentioned, where we go basically all the way up to the top inside the tower and then come back out and go back and do that, we're going to have to be able to get back up here. Let's throw a torch down over here so you guys on YouTube can see what I'm up to. Yeah, sometimes in this map it might be a little bit hard, mostly just at the start of each attempt, but, you know, whatever. And, oh yeah, the feather falling boots and the chest block. Pop, here we go, put those on, get ourselves a wool block. Come on boy, there we go. Let's move on immediately. No rest for the wicked. And then we want to do the chest and the wool block like that. Then we'll come back and get one of them, probably the wool block because the chest is lame. Come back and get the wool block later once we make the iron thing. So first we want to chop down most of this tree. 3 bits. It's been a few days since I played this, so might be a little rusty. Don't worry about that though. Whoops. I'm not going to rush this quite as much as last time, but I'm still going to rush it. So let's make the workbench, and we'll want that to try and access the gold, and then let's make a pick to get the stone with. Good. Do. Made. Okay, let's grab all the stone and the coal. Because, what do we use the coal for? Oh yeah, cooking stuff, that's right. Wow. That was a dreadful loss in frames, but no, it's not. No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it at all. I really actually need to go to bed. I'm really tired and I have some stuff to do before bed as well, but no! Must record a video, and this will be relatively quickly. So now let's make ourselves a stone pick. Like that, and then we're going to need a furnace like this, and then we're going to need more sticks to make the next picks like that. So let's put the furnace over here and put the coal in ready, and now we can grab all the iron, and we'll actually need that one wooden plank to get up high enough to grab all the iron, I believe. But we should be good right here. Oh, can we reach that? No. I can place a bit of iron down, that's fine. Okay, So what I want to do, last time I mentioned making a golden sword, but a commenter saved me wasting that attempt. He said you can actually pick up cobwebs with your shears, which I didn't know. So thank you very much for that comment. You're a lifesaver, man. An absolute lifesaver. So what we want to do, we want to throw that in there. Wait till we get 6. No, 9 to make the pick. And the thing. So let's actually put this plank up there just to speed the ascent as much as possible. But no, we don't need to smelt any of the gold. But we need to smelt all of the iron. Because we want an iron pick and then iron fences to get all the way up there and get all the way up there. And we want shears as well. So I don't think we actually are in a rush. So we can just take our time, flim-flam around, you know, jiggle our genitals all over the place, you know, leap around. I think we don't need to do anything with that coal, I don't think, because yeah, you know what I'm saying. So let's make the pick here, throw that together, done, and then we need to wait on. My throat's a little scratchy, but there we go. Epic editing out the throat clearing like a boss, because I like to make professional seeming videos. They're only seemingly professional. If you think my videos are professional, I'm successfully tricking you, because they're not. Well, technically they are, I guess, because I make money off them. But you know what I mean. You know, I'm no Ray William Johnson, I guess, is a popular guy who edits his videos heavily. Yeah, I'm not him. I don't do that. I'm not pro enough for that. I don't make enough money to spend that much time editing. And I don't have an... Oh, whew! I already had 9 ingot. I thought we were 1 short. That would have been bad. Okay, so we've got all our iron now. We can throw this together into the fences, make all of them, and then scale this wall here, like this. Oh, that's a great sound to hear. Very ominous. That'll do us for getting to the gold. Grab all of this gold ore, not smelt a single piece of it. Muhaha. Then we can dismantle this. Wait, no, we can't get over there with just 4 pieces, I don't think. So let's dismantle this entire thing again. And then we'll take the leaves with the shears and go get the diamonds. And with the diamonds we'll get the obsidian. And we'll just live happily ever after. After that, basically, it all solves itself, I think. So, grab all of this flim-flam. Okay, and should we grab the door and stuff first? Yeah, let's do that. Grab the door. Got the door here. Then I can go... I don't know if we'll ever need that lever, but I have a feeling that we might, just because he gives us the option to take the door and grab one of these blocks here. I wonder if we can actually... I don't even know what I'm talking about. We can just put that there. Take this block. Do-do-do. And then get up here. Okay. Easy as chips, mate. So, let's make our way back down. Not even take any damage. And take all of these tasty, tasty leaves. Oh, I just love them. And then take the piece of wood, which will turn into more planks. Okay, yes. Got all our stuff. Now let's make some planks. Easy. And let's make our way up towards the diamonds. And I want to use the planks first, just because they're easier to break. And then I think the gold ore is easier to break. Damn, we have to use a couple of these. That's okay. This should be fine. And there's only 3 diamond. I keep thinking there's more than 3 diamond, but there's not. But we don't need to worry about it. As long as we... Oh, I don't want to break the leaves. Oh, I didn't use the leaves, that's right. Right? I didn't use them, right? Okay, good. Whew. Scared myself there if I accidentally busted through the leaves. Well, it'd be a failed attempt, no doubt, because every single block is important, he says. Ominously. So if I destroyed one of those, I'd go as far as I can still, I think. Anyway, let's chuck the workbench down and make ourselves a diamondium pick. Okay, get rid of the iron one now. Let's put these on the hotbar at the very end next to the shears. Put that stuff on the hotbar, that stuff on the hotbar. And then maybe we can have those. Maybe we can go like that. Okay, now let's pick up. Is it getting nighttime? Man. I should make sure I'm in peaceful. I was like, piss. Well, I didn't really need to tell you what I was like because you heard. But yeah. Let's just grab all the obsidian. This is my least favorite part of the map. It just takes so long to pick up this obsidian. But he had to put obsidian here to make the diamonds, to force you to turn the diamonds into a diamond pick. Otherwise, you might, you know, be stupid, I guess. There has to be an incentive to get the diamonds, I guess. Yeah, otherwise you just leave the blocks there and use them to get higher instead of breaking them into diamonds. So it's more beneficial to... It's getting a bit bloody dark, isn't it? There we go. That should brighten up your day, if you catch my drift. Man, I really want this attempt to speed up a little bit, but I'm in control of that, I suppose, so I can't just tell it to go faster. So I want to go to bed, because I got called into work this morning. Did I mention that already? I don't think so. Maybe I'll save that for story time with Ultimate Nerd. It's a pretty short story, I guess. I woke up, or I slept through both my alarms this morning, because I normally like to get up early to make videos. But I slept through both of them. That's okay though, because I didn't have work today. But got called up by my mum, and I missed the call. My mum's the manager at the mobile I work at. And okay, let's start making our way up there. And she said, I missed the call, but then she called Dad, because I live in the caravan outside and he lives inside in the shed. And so she called Dad and said, you know, to tell me, I guess, that it's an emergency at mobile, I need to go there, just throw on some clothes, because she already knew that my clothing for work was in the wash, and get your butt to work. We shouldn't use that, we should use the obsidian first, because we might need to use the planks to build more stuff, you know, like ladders. Actually, yeah, ladders are more efficient, I believe, than using planks. But, and we can leave. All of that stuff's fine. She said, you know, it's an emergency, come into work. So I was like, oh, okay. So I threw on some clothes, quick as I could. Let's use the leaves here. And I got into work. And I just had a free pie there, because she said, you know, just have some food at work. So I was like, oh, that's freaking gay. But whatever. Okay, we need to craft some fences. So I went into work. What did I do? Oh, it's so hard to talk and play this game at the same time. Let's make some ladders. Throw that there. Throw that there. Throw that there. And then we can get up. Finally. First time I've made it up this high. So let's grab... Oh yes, this guy's a genius, telling me that I can get string with the shears. I love you, man. I love you. And we managed to keep our crafting bench and furnace. So, I went to work, had a shitty pie for breakfast, which was lame, and worked for a couple of hours, or a few hours, or 4 hours, and then my saviour, Mike, came in to cover the shift for me because he's old and he got bored, and he said, Marina, is there any work for me to do? And yeah, so she gave him my work. She said, I'm sure Nick will be happy for you to relieve him, so go right ahead. And so I want to take this chest, I think. What happens here? Maybe it's an AND gate. Yep, it's an AND gate. Oh, we got some blocks. Here we go. I don't know if I'm going to get more and more blocks the more times I activate this. No, okay, it's empty now, I think. Yeah. Let's just make sure we've got all the blocks. I think we do. So we've got... Okay, we can make one more wool here. Let's make that. We've got a few blocks going now. I don't think we can make anything with the pressure plates. Oh! I did not see this before. We have a spawn villager. What are we going to do with that? Oh my. What on earth is going... Oh, we're going to take the snow. We get 2 snowballs here. That isn't enough to make a snow block, is it? No. Maybe we can use the villager somehow? What are we supposed to do here? Well, I'm going to take the chests anyway, as everybody knows they're going to be important. I guess the torches can just go flying all over the floor for all I care. I'll probably pick most of them up. Yeah, okay, now let's get rid of some of them, because they're just going to be a nuisance in my inventory. Okay, okay, okay. Now then, what are we going to do with this villager? I don't know. Well, first, let's get to that hole there. So let's start with the actual the wool we have the most of. 14 wool, white wool. And let's just get up there. And I realize I used my crafting table down there, which wasn't even necessary. Oh! This is what the village is for. Hold on, let me go down there and get that crafting bench back, because I don't need to use it down there. So I really shouldn't. You shouldn't use stuff that you don't need to in this map. It's a dangerous game to play if you're just throwing away blocks. So let's break this block, break this block, break that block, and break this block. And then make our way back up using the ladders. Yep, good. Throw that one there, that one there, that one there, and then we can jump up from on top of that ladder, like that. And we have an extra crafting bench. Wonderful. So, now let's go back up there and see what's what. Maybe we have to go up to that glass. Maybe we have to go up to this hole instead. Let's go up to this hole and then make a pathway between the holes, if you know what I mean. We can go like this, I think, maybe. There we go. And then let's make a pathway up there. Sorry for my voice getting croaky right now. Not exactly sure why, but whatever. I'm sure you guys don't really mind that much. And let's grab some more wool. I'm actually coughing a lot, but you guys just can't hear it because I'll be cutting it out. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. In case you guys can't see, that's what's happening. We have to waste blocks to go and see what's in the chest. And if he's trolling us, and there's nothing in the chest, then we're fucked. Let's go see. Ooh, 5 netherrack. And a chest. And we can use the... I'm going to use the chests right here, I think. Because chests are homo-sex. And put them there to get up, because I don't like chests. And then put a chest there. Whoops. Whoops. Let's do it correctly. Whoops. Oh, come on. I did it on the other bit. Oh, come on. Oh, what are you... There we go. We made it. And maybe I should actually go back down there and see. But I have no way to activate all the pressure plates, do I? No. So let's ignore it and go up this way. So let's go across here for a second. Whoa. Epic lag. And then... No, I need to actually go back, I think. But this is a free blocks hide. Maybe I shouldn't use the chest here so that I can place blocks. But then... Man... I ain't gonna be part of your system. Let's break this. And let's place this there. Let's go over that way. And then... Whoops. Whoops. Okay, let's try Okay. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Let's... If I can just... Okay, made it up. And then we need to make our way over that way. If we put a block there, I can jump over to it. And then if we put a block, I need to get really far with each block. Oh, yeah, okay. And then put a block over here. Hop. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Let's get some of this stuff on the thing. Jump up here. Oh, man. So let's place a block here. There's no going back for a while. And then we need to jump over here. And then we can just jump up here. And then we have to jump out again. Man. This part is not a nice part. Okay. And then jump up here. And then we still have a few blocks left to try and make our way up to there. To that glass. So let's jump across here a bit. One more block. And then up. And we've got the netherrack still, so that'll be good. And there. And we can make... Yeah, we can climb up inside this glass. Let's break this. And then make a stairway. Wonderful. I just love the sound of smashing glass in the morning. I'm not sure why that one's there. That's a bit interesting, but... Let's put a block here. And then try to jump out without screwing ourselves. Okay. Good. Now I'll put a block right here. And a block there. Take that out. And now we're going to have to use the furnace. So, I said I get the feeling that we're supposed to be one block higher when we came out of there. So I'm curious as to what I've done wrong. Am I supposed to go through here and then up over there? How does that work? Maybe I use the crafting table to get around this bit. Like this. And then like that. Okay, and then break those blocks like that to get up into there. And then have to break, if I break that block and that block, then there'll be no way to get up there, will there? Oh, we can get across there though. Okay, I think this is probably a failed attempt as far as I can tell. I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do anymore. So I'm just gonna try this. Let's try this. If I go up over here and break these blocks like that, I can jump across to get the most height possible. But then I can't get through this bedrock block, so we'd have to go down here, across there, and then that's impossible. So I think I might just be stumped. Oh no, I made it. I made that little bit. Let's break these blocks. I can get up to here. I might be able to make that jump. If I just break this block, then we can see what's over there at least. Mother! Okay, well I'm going to call this the end of an attempt, because I can just tell I've done something wrong. So, and I'm going to look stuff up after this attempt, but you know, we could get into there, but I think I might have actually made it irreversible by breaking some of that glass. We'll see. Anyway. If you enjoyed this attempt, hit like. If you want to enjoy more, subscribe. Check out facebook.com/ultranerd and tv/ultranerd. Links are in the description. Till next time.